In today's video, and rather in this video series, I will tell you and actually show you everything about the strategies that most beginners try to use in their trading. And I know that my webcam is just the worst of the worst, but at least you can see me because it is a miracle. So in this video series, I will really test strategies with high quality tick data that most beginners use, and I will show you why they don't work in the way you use it or you use it in the past, because every one of us started with the same bullshit strategies. And I will show you why it is so hard to actually create something that is working. And the issue is with most strategies is that the sellers and scammers and just the publishers of the articles and blog posts and the strategies themselves, they tell you that you should only backtest them for the last 25 trades, or for the last 1 day or 1 week or 1 month, and that is not true. And because I am a coder, what I do is, when I see a strategy or I have a strategy in my mind, I always just start to code the strategy. And it is not because necessarily I want to trade with it. It is because I want to test the strategy. So in this series, I will just do that. I will just show you how I usually test a strategy for the first time. And so these will be the most basic strategies in the world. So for example, right now I've just coded the simplest EA in the world, and that is the RSI robot that everyone starts with, or the strategy. And so let's see how the RSI could work in long term, because of course, if you want to just gamble and just trade for 2 days and then blow your account, then you don't even have to watch this video, because then these strategies are made for you. But if you want to understand why these strategies don't work in the first place and how you can test them, you should watch this video absolutely. So as you see, or as you don't see, I will show everything to you. Where should be my face? I don't know. Maybe here. Yeah, that's good. That is my face. So as you see, here are the parameters. Now it is quite obvious, because I made the parameter names quite obvious, because why not? So this EA does the following. When the RSI is above a certain level, it sells, and when the RSI is below a certain level, it buys. So basically, it is the most simple RSI strategy that exists. And what is the problem? The problem is that most traders, and I will show you how it doesn't work, and use the basic 14 period RSI, and yeah, 0.1 lot size. And so you usually start with the 70 and 30 range. That means that if the RSI is above 70, you sell, and if the RSI is below 30, you buy. It is really simple. And you have a basic stop loss and take profit. Now, as you see here, I already did the inputs, and the stop loss is 200 pips and the take profit is 15. And you know, life is life, and most traders starts with really high stop losses and really small take profits. And it is because your psychology will tell you that you should that if you are in a bad position, in negative position, it will come back and it will become profitable in the future. And this is why you put the stop loss so high and the take profit so small, because when you are in profit, you want to take the money out and just, hunt. So let's start with this. Let's use the EUSD 1 hour chart. And so basically we have the simplest strategy, and let's see how we perform in the backtest. Now we test this strategy from 2000 to this day. Let's see. Now I started with a $5,000 account, and I think most traders starts with like $300. So let's do it with with 300. It is not a really big account, of course. Let's see. Yeah, so you stopped out. Let's see. Then use just a new lot size. And let's watch this strategy and how it works out. If it even survives with this small lot size. Okay, so basically it, didn't blow your account, but the issue is that you won't trade only on one pair. And if you will trade on multiple pairs, let's say you trade on, the major pairs, the problem is that most likely if you combine them, they will absolutely blow your account. And, on one currency it was just 13%, but here, you almost lost your entire account because you traded it one fucking more currency with the lowest lot size possible. So if you trade on like 10 pairs, that is not so much actually, you will lose your account multiple times over the course of 1.5 years. So it won't worth the time for you. And there will be pairs that perform not that bad, but it's just statistics. And of course there will be every kind of performances, but overall this strategy will be a fucking disaster. So let's see if we can do something with this strategy and actually be profitable, because I won't say that with an RSI strategy you can't be profitable, but I will say that for long term you can't be profitable with an RSI strategy and only RSI strategy, because just not how life works. So what traders also use is just 1 or 5 minute charts, and so let's take a look at that, if it is better or worse, because I don't want to tell you what to do, and I want to show you the all the results as they have come. Oh man, that is not so good. That is hard to watch. Okay, so it is one other thing. If you use, and traders don't believe me, traders don't ever believe me, if you use lower and lower time frames, your performance will be just worse and worse. And traders don't believe this. They tell me that I'm a moron, that I use, you know, daily time frames, monthly time frames, and 4-hour time frames. They think I'm a moron, but actually, those are time frames that I use because of like thousands of hours of programming and testing and optimizing, and so it is not some coincidence.